It's time for some tailgate talk with Rodney Washington for the best football insight to get you right.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the first official episode of Tailgate Talk. And what's the better place to be than here in Ashburn, Georgia, than with the head coach who we graduated in the same year, Coach Barber. How you doing?
How you doing, man? Doing well. Thank you.
For sure. So, first official game of the week. Y'all got voted on by the folks. Facebook voted y'all game of the week. Coach, what's the official feeling like? What's them vibes? Holla at me.
We feel good about it. Everybody around here is excited. Rivalry game, Worth County, Turner County, Highway 112. We're trying to see who can win that battle.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also, you went to school here, so I kind of want to dig into that aspect too. This is your first year back at the crib. So how has it been for you? First year back at home, and you played here, like you dominated here. So how it feel really teaching the kids now on your end?
I think it's different for me being here because I can tell them, I was in your shoes. I walked the same hallways. I walk the same streets you walk. So it's different when it comes from somebody that been here, they can believe in, because I can show them that I've been here and I've done that.
All right, for sure.
That's big.
While I'm smacking here, I remember you told me before I pulled up to go ahead and hook you up with the Sprite and Coke. I got you the Sprite. They go and have that first look, first drink.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Oh, for sure.
First off of practice.
Wow, I'm being goofy. Hey, y'all, just act like this is a blooper in real life. But I'm still gonna take my drink though.
Yeah, they hit the spot right now.
Woo. Yeah. Sure did. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, Coach. So, how has the offseason been for you integrating yourself in?
It's been great. I came in, got the numbers are up, got a lot of support. So honestly, it's been great coming back home.
So, Coach, last year y'all won 21-22. So, how do you be successful again this year? Like, what is your actual game plan? You ain't gotta give me too much of the sauce though.
We just gotta, even if it's a 1-point victory again, we just gotta have more points than them at the end of the game. All right, so one more point, 22-21, 23-22, whatever it may be.
Yeah, that's for sure. So how important is the crowd gonna be for you tonight? Not tonight, on Friday, how important is the crowd gotta be for you?
The crowd is very important. They the 12th man on Friday night. Y'all need to come out and celebrate the kids. Let's put on a show, Worth County, let's do it. I need y'all out there, everybody.
Pull up. So I talked to the players before I ended up catching up with you, and I asked them, so in their opinion, what side of the ball they feel is like their best side of the ball. They told me defense. Right. What do you say to that?
I would say defense too. Our strong point last week was definitely defense. Offense has been a little slow in the first two scrimmage games, but we're coming.
For sure. So I want to talk about some particular players. Let's go ahead and start with Jaden King. I know he's your senior quarterback. So how do you feel about him? How you've been viewing him for this offseason going into week 1?
He's been great. He's the leader of the team.
Okay,
as a quarterback, that's a leadership position. So I expect a lot out of him as a senior. He hasn't played a lot of football, but he's a great leader, and he's going to show Friday night. So
I kind of want to ask you kind of like the style of coaching that you are. I know, some coaches could be tough like Bob Knight, and then you can have some coaches, who kind of chill like Phil Jackson. So where do you kind of see yourself in the spectrum of like your coaching?
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm in between. Like, I feel like you got to be tough on them when you need to, but you also got to be laid back and chill. They respect that. You don't have to do all. I can get you to do what I need you to do just by having a conversation with you. I don't got to do too much yelling at you.
All right, for sure. So I see the jersey on the back, number 0, Curtis Grant.
That's right.
And I know there's a storyline to why the jersey's up here. Go ahead and chop it up and let the folk know what's going on.
So Curtis Grant, he actually from Worth County.
Okay, okay.
He's gonna be the difference in the game. This 0 right here is gonna be the reason why we win the football game on Friday night.
Okay, so can you tell me how did y'all get him to swerve on back to SA82?
Well, he was here before I got here.
Okay.
I think his family just moved over here with that type of situation. No type of recruiting or anything like that. But they moved over here, so he's been here for a while. But it's a lot of tough feelings right there, knowing that he's playing against them. So I think that's gonna be the difference in the ball game with 0.
So if you had to, I know you know this through and through because you're from here too. So Worth County, y'all been playing them week 1 for the last 2 or 3 years from my research. Right. How big of a rivalry is that game, Worth County? Like, what is that game?
It's big. Like, that rivalry is up there with any rivalry in the state. We don't like them, they don't like us. So it is what it is.
So the type of offense you running, if we had to make it like I'm a pretty simple guy. I play Madden in the NCAA. Okay. So if you were to kind of put your offense in the type of do you primarily a runner or do you like to go ahead and air that thing out?
We're gonna get Curtis Grant to football.
Okay.
We're gonna get Curtis Grant to football.
Okay, for sure. So I know I can't ask you for a score of the game, of course, but before the players come out and before they go through the paper and they bust through everybody lit crowd, what you gonna tell the players before the game start, like that pregame speech?
Do what you do. Big time players make big time plays in big time ball games. This is a big time ball game. I need my big time players to step up.
You know, I talked to you, well, he's your defensive coordinator, the wrestling coach, also like that. So how has it been, you know, integrating with all of the coaches here, you know, getting on the same type of page?
Right, so Coach Cord and I, we worked together last year.
Okay.
So he came with me, so he's a good friend of mine. So we always on the same page.
For sure, so like I keep mentioning, like you from here. So how did it come about you actually getting the job, you know, getting put on?
The job came open. It's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to come back home, but I want to do it on my own time. You know, I had the opportunity to come back previous years, but I knew when the time was right, it would happen. So I just put in for it and it happened. So I guess it's my time.
That was up, Coach. That was up. Did you have any conversations with the previous coach?
Yeah. The previous coach and I, we worked together before at Irwin County. He's a good friend of mine. I still talk to him to this day. You know, I wish him much success, but yeah, we still talk.
I kind of want to go back to the defensive side of the football. Is it more of like a 3-4 that you running, or is it like a 4-3 that you kind of go?
It's a 3-4. We'll be an odd front. You know, our best part of our defense is our secondary. So we got 4 DBs on the field, three-man front, 4 linebackers. So 3-4.
I seen on your roster you have a lot of seniors, a little bit on the team. So how important is that for you to have the leadership of people who, you know, been here from 9th, then 12th now?
That's big. For me coming in as a first-year head coach, I couldn't have went to a better school, better program, better situation, because we do have all these seniors, a lot of leaders, so we just got to capitalize on this year.
I know you're playing Worth, but I kind of want to get like a take on what is your short-term expectations for Turner County? Like, I don't want to ask about, you know, like playoffs here, but just your short-term expectations.
My main goal is to put a great product on the field, get people back in the stands, and like I tell it, shock some people. Like, everybody gonna come in and say, oh, it's the same old Turner County. We're gonna be a little different this year. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be lit here Friday, y'all. Game of the week. And I seen when before we started the interview, you was talking up with the players and all that. So how important is it for you to have like a, you know, I ain't gonna say like, you know, buddy, but you know, kind of just like a, you know, father-son relationship, or just a, you know, relationship like that.
Like being from here is like a lot of their parents know who I am.
How's it,
and that's big for me as come back into the community. But just showing them guys that some coaches, they don't like to talk to the younger kids.
Right.
I want to have a relationship with everybody, from the middle school on up, from the rec department on up. You know, just having because it's my community, so I want to have a relationship with the community. Yeah.
All right, so I kind of want to go into Worth County a little bit more. So what do you think would be, if you do these 3 things, you're gonna tell me these 3 things that will win you the game? What is the 3 critical things that you have to do, Coach, to get this W on Friday?
You gotta block. You gotta tackle. And most important, you gotta make plays.
For sure.
If you block, tackle, and make plays, you'll win the football game.
So to the community of Ashburn and the Turner County faithful who gonna be watching this on Thursdays at 6 o'clock, by the way, what you want to tell, you know, your Ashburn people who from here, like, you know, just a message to the community?
I just want to get everybody excited. You know, I got my
It's 82.
It's 82 shirts, man. I want everybody to get behind the boys, get behind the program, and let's turn this thing back around.
So where can somebody get that shirt from?
I'm selling them. I got them in the field house, $25 a shirt.
Okay.
Just come see me.
All right. So as you heard them, come see them on Friday. Matter of fact, be here on Friday. It's gonna be lit. We got Colt here. Let's go and have one more. Little drink of the Sprite.
That's right.
Let's make it real. Hit the spot.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for your time, Coach. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Go and do what you got to do.
The best football insight to get you right.